Alright guys, back again with the next fight for section 16. And this fight comes from Beast Boy 61. And he puts a very, very interesting fight together for me. He puts Link from Legend of Zelda series versus Mumm-Ra from the Thundercats. Link versus Mumm-Ra. Yeah, what a battle. This is very cool to me. So let's kick this off with Link, the defender of Hyrule. One of my favorite, all-time favorite Nintendo characters. Link is a warrior true. Nobody can question that. When Hyrule is in danger, when Hyrule is in danger of being ruled in the clutches of Ganondorf, who comes calling? Who comes to Hyrule's aid? Link. In his hand, he possesses the Master Sword. He possesses the Triforce. He is equipped with many useful weaponry, not just the Master Sword, not just the shield, but bow and arrow, bombs, boomerangs, you name it. He's a very, very, extremely proud but silent warrior. But he is all champion. It's one thing I love about Link. And what makes it even better for Link is the fact that even though Ganondorf is mainly his main foe, he will take on all those demons, goblins, ghouls, you name it, and just to protect Hyrule. But it just makes you wonder, what it does make it just makes you glad to know that he's on the side of good and righteousness. Because you would hate to have this guy be joining the dark side, in a sense. And speaking of the dark side, we move on to his combatant, and that's Mumm-Ra, the ever-living source of evil. Mumm-Ra is my number one favorite cartoon villain. This man, this mummy, this creature, is nearly eternal. He's lived a long time, and wherever evil is, he will live. He's a very powerful sorcerer. He's able to do many things, shapeshift. He's pretty strong, very strong. He can fly, shoots energy bolts out of his hand. He is a thorn in the side of the Thundercats. But he has a weakness, though. His own hideous disfigurement is his weakness. But he can't be from his sarcophagus for too long, though. He needs to recharge. Because he does need to replenish his energy, his power. But he's very clever, very, very smart, very devious. Mumm-Ra has done many things to the cats that he really didn't have to, fight them. He was able to use his intelligence or his cleverness to capture them or things like that. Now he also has a sword himself, the Sword of Plundar, as well, a very powerful sword. But his sorcery is really what makes him who he is, in my opinion. But is also just the fact of, he wants power and he'll do anything to get it. So in terms of a battle between these two characters, this would be a very interesting battle. You know, Link, being who Link is, would definitely battle Mumm-Ra. Link could take one good look at Mumm-Ra and be like, this guy's evil. So in a sense, you're looking at Mumm-Ra going up against another sword wielding warrior who has a kind of a magical sword itself. And Link really really has to use his head in this. But Link is a warrior true. When he's in battle, he is always just right there. You know, focus on the task at hand. So it does come down to skill. It does come down to overall, I wouldn't say power, but you can kind of say the power of the ancient spirits versus the power of the Triforce in a sense. And that's how I look at it. It's just a matter of, that's just a matter of my opinion. You don't have to take my word for it. But I think Link really is going to have to be very cautious with Mumm-Ra. Mumm-Ra will fight dirty if he needs to. But you guys tell me, Link from the Legend of Zelda series or Mumm-Ra from the Thundercat series? And other than that, guys, this fight comes from Beast Boy 61. He was the one that created this fight. I wish I had thought of this before him, but it's okay. Probably had other things on my mind at the time, but I like this fight very much. Very much I like this. This is a very cool fight, but between two characters I could probably see actually being enemies, that they could work as enemies. If Ganondorf wasn't Link's main enemy, I could see Mumm-Ra being it. I could definitely see Mumm-Ra being it, because Mumm-Ra would really try to get the power of the Triforce, the Master Sword and everything like that. But this was a really good fight. I really enjoyed this. This is something that I like. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. I will see you guys next week. Friday, Saturday, with the next two fights, which I'll save. But just remember, guys, you can always check on the Facebook channel to see what's to come and things like that. And other than that, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys Saturday with the next two fights.